Hey there, Vixos, Vix here, and how's life? Yeah, I'm back. I think it's become like a routine now. And yeah, I've been reusing the term "I'm not dead." And yeah, I'm not gonna use that anymore. I'm just gonna get right to it. But yeah, sorry. I've been doing a lot of stuff recently. We in school we've been having like so many projects coming up, and we have like a quiz or a test like every week. Well, multiple every week, really. Like, not a week goes by, literally, that we don't have one. And, yeah, but don't worry, I'm not really doing that bad in school. However, I did get my lowest, grade I've ever gotten for a project, which was, kind of shocking, but then again, looking at the project, it was kind of bad. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a, review on the Winter Soldier. Now, at the end, I am gonna have some spoiler talks after the amazing picture of the day. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Like after, even after like the end screen, where it's like like, comment, subscribe, blah blah. You know. So yeah, let's get to it. So the Winter Soldier. This like when I went to the theater. Um, I didn't know too much what the movie was going to be about because I didn't feel like I was that like interested into it, and and I thought I would it would be Thor: Dark World, Lord Wayne, maybe a little bit better than Thor: Dark World. Thor: Dark World was meh, it was alright. Um, but when I went to the theater, I didn't know much. I knew that Winter Soldier was going to be in it, obviously. And, I mean, I did know who the Winter Soldier was because, I'm a comic book guy. So I guess I'll keep that for the spoiler talk, who he is. But, anyway, so, basically, I didn't really know much about the movie. I knew that sheild was going to be involved, and, of course, Captain America, Falcon, Black Widow. But, when I came out of the theater, I absolutely loved it. Now, so my favorite Marvel movie within like the MCU. Sorry about that, guys. But so my favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, not including like Fox and Sony and stuff. Then again, it's still the same. It was before I saw this movie, it was Captain America: The First Avenger. I don't know why, but I have a huge fondness towards it because kind of just like it, like I've always liked Captain America, but the movie just made him so much more likable, and yeah. Yeah, and yes, I did like it better than the Avengers. The Avengers was good, but could have used a little bit more stuff. But yeah. But now coming out of the theater, honestly, the Winter Soldier is my favorite now. It is my favorite Marvel movie. For so many reasons. First of all, the action in this is actually really good. There's a lot more action in this than there is in like other movies. Now, first of all, I don't really care that much about it usually, but I really liked it in this. And I like it better because with Captain America it's special because he doesn't really technically have a superpower. I mean, he has a super soldier serum, but that kind of just makes him like really, have a lot of stamina and be really strong and stuff. And, a person could do that, but of course they'd be more beefed up, looking. But, so, basically, what was it? Oh, yeah. So with Captain America, it's much more interesting to watch him fight because, he's, fighting, using his shield, he's, punching, kicking, but then it's like Iron Man's like, well, postal race, and the Hulk's also like smash, but it's not as good as Captain America's, and then Thor's like Thor's hammer, you know, and now I'm including other Marvel movies, like the Amazing Spider-Man, you know, the Wolverine, which actually I really liked, and you know, a ton of other like Marvel movies. Like Spider-Man uses web shooters. Wolverine uses claws. You know, just stuff like that. And Captain America, he's just really using just his shield and like kicking and punching. And you know, I think that's a lot more interesting. Um, but yeah. So I think the action was a lot better. Also, I like how Black Widow actually had something to do with this movie. You know, like in Iron Man 2, which I haven't seen in a while, so don't judge me if I'm uh, wrong a little bit on this, but she didn't really have that much to do in that movie. You know, with like the, you know, like not really like plot wise, but it's not like the Winter Soldier has like that much plot wise, like, but still, you know, the Black Widow though, she's like, she has a lot to do with the story in this. You know, she's like, you know, feeble sidekick woman. You know, and it's a lot better to like see Black Widow and Captain America together than you know, like Hawkeye and Black Widow, or Iron Man and Black Widow, because they're so much more similar. And yeah, you know, it was really good. So what else is good with the movie? Oh yeah, I have to say though, there was this one thing that I was kind of disappointed by. Batroc was in the movie. George Batroc, who's Batroc the Leaper, from the comics, which I don't think this is a spoiler, so yeah. He was in it for like 10 minutes or something like that. Like, he was the focus for that long, and when he was battling Captain America, kind of sad that he wasn't like leaping high in the air like in the comics. But you know, then again, he was doing some cool gymnastic stuff, like cartwheels. Well, not really cartwheels, but what's like the opposite of cartwheels? But like kind of like a handstand, but I think kind of like a somersault, I guess. But yeah, he was doing a ton of cool gymnastic stuff, which kind of made up for it. But still, he didn't leap in the air. But then again, I kind of can't really expect them to do that, because, you know, he looked kind of ridiculous. I think that's all I really have to talk about for, non-spoilers. Yeah, so, for all you people who haven't seen the movie yet, hope you enjoyed. Go see the movie, trust me. It's really good, okay? It's awesome. It's like 10 out of 10 stars. But, probably 9.9 because of the Batroc thing. But, it's just great, guys. Just go see it, and, yeah. This next part's for the people who saw it. So, I'm Gaming Vix, and I'll see all you Vixers later. Goodbye. So, yeah. Hey there, Vixers that saw the movie, or the Vixers that are cheating and did not see the movie but are watching this anyway because they're too tempted, which I don't really blame you, but still, you know, let's talk spoilers. So, basically, for one thing, I'm just gonna get this off my chest right here. I'm sure all of you know this. I'm sure all you knew this before you even went to the movie theater. At least if you, read some of the comics. So yeah, the Winter Soldier was Bucky. I think we all know this by now. But, yeah, but here's the funny thing, though. I knew that he was gonna be Bucky. You know, it's gonna be revealed that he was Bucky. But I was like, it's kind of like suspenseful because like, oh, who is he? But like, you know who he is. But I'm kind of just like waiting to see how it's gonna happen, and like and how, you know, Cap feels about it, about the whole matter. Like, what does he do? They go like, no, Bucky, I love you, no. And then they make babies. No, that would be maybe for fanfiction. But yeah, you know, it was pretty good how they dealt with that. Also, let me just put this off my chest, okay? I knew that Nick Fury wasn't dead. I mean, come on, people. Come on. No, like, here's the thing. I like how it's all dramatic with it, but, no one in the Marvel, no one in any comic book movie stays dead, okay? That's a big lesson here, people. No one ever stays dead. None of the big characters, at least. In the comics, Captain America, he was resurrected. A ton of people were resurrected. You know, Superman's been reborn. You know, a ton of these people, it's like, oh, they're not really dead. Ah. You know, even with, like, Agent Coulson, you know, but, yeah, I kind of knew it, because, I mean, they can't really have him die. At least in a Captain America movie. I mean, if they're gonna kill him off, he'd have to die in, like, the Avengers. Like, one of the Avengers movies. I mean, he would. Because, yeah, you know, and it'd have to be, like, the last one, too. Because, I mean, come on, people. No one can really, like, form the Avengers, like, without, like, Nick Fury. Like, it wouldn't be a thing. So, like, literally, like, without Nick Fury, like, the Avengers can't really, like, team up, really. So, yeah, is there what else? I don't think, oh yeah, let's talk post-credit scene and end-credit scene. So, the post-credit scene was amazing, first of all, and it was my favorite of them all, and the longest of them all, actually, but, basically, I just thought it was awesome, you know, with, first of all, Baron von Strucker, who was in it. That was pretty cool, you know, that he was there, and I was like, this is Charlie Scepter. Now, it's painful I am to say, I always, like, whenever there's news about, like, a rumor on what the, post-credit scene's gonna be, like, whatever it is, like, if there's a rumor, and you know, people are like, oh, spoilers may be coming up, don't listen. I always listen. So I knew what this was going, I knew what it was going to be, you know, with Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver appearing in it, and they looked awesome, by the way. But, however, I didn't know about, Loki's Scepter, which was kind of cool. But, yeah. So, that's with that, and they looked great. It was awesome. Now, let's talk about the other one. Now, basically, fast forward, like, not only 10 minutes, but, you know, around now. Somewhere around now. Oh, there was a 2-second one. With, basically what happened in that, you know, for people who didn't stay around to see that because they didn't know that there were 2 of them. Basically, Bucky was in the museum, and he was looking at the thing where it was, like, Bucky Barnes, 1914 to, like, 1944, something like that, and yes, I do remember that. That's how much I love this movie, but, he was basically just staring at it, you know. I think it was cool, but I think that, the 2 should have been switched around. I know that, the Age of Ultron, one was more important and it should have gone first, but still, I mean, like, you're waiting, like, a while just to see 2 seconds or, like, a little bit. Like, little, yeah. But, yeah, but basically, I thought this movie was great. And, yeah. Bye, Vexors. More videos coming up. And,